Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. In the days since Season 2 Reloaded dropped here in Warzone and MW3, we've actually seen a handful of sort of small mini updates go out in regards to fixing certain things or updating a couple of additional patch notes that they didn't initially have back in the full notes from the update itself. We also got a brand new anti-cheat update or a Ricochet update to break down. So handful of very interesting things to cover in today's video in regards to new gameplay changes and a few things to look out for. Starting first with a new post from Sledgehammer where they say we've amended the Modern Warfare 3 Season 2 Reloaded patch notes to include an improvement to the STIM tactical equipment, where now upon use a 25-second resupply timer begins, allowing multiple uses per life. So now if you're using the stims in multiplayer, they're going to automatically just regen over 25 seconds, which honestly gives them a lot more use. You know, stims are cool, especially when you need to get that health back. They're by far the most efficient way to do so, but they're also super limited, or at least they were before the update. So now the fact that they do constantly regen, it's a really cool quality of life update that's going to make them a lot more valuable moving forward. Now, initially back on update date, COD Updates did post saying for Modern Warfare Zombies and Modern Warfare 3, we're investigating reports that a limited number of PC players are crashing when navigating to the Zombies multiplayer and multiplayer private match menus after the Season 2 Reloaded update. So surprise, surprise, the update dropped and there were crashing issues. But as of last night, they did go through an update and say, hey, a new update's now out for MW3 and Modern Warfare Zombies. We've deployed an update to PC platforms to address an issue that caused some players to crash in the menus after the Season 2 Reloaded update. So if you were experiencing that as you were bouncing back and forth between multiplayer and zombies, that should now be fully fixed. Again, that was a PC specific problem. Another one here I've seen a lot of comments about in the past couple of days in regards to the brand new SOA Subverter camo challenges. They say, just a heads up for MW3 and Warzone, the dopamine camo for the SOA Subverter may appear unlocked without actually completing that associated challenge. Despite this, completing the challenge is required to unlock the completionist camos for this weapon. So you might say, hey, I'm actually available to unlock gold right now, but it actually is because it says you have dopamine unlocks, but you probably didn't fully complete the challenges. So if you're trying to get all the mastery camos on the Subverter, make sure you go through and do complete all 4 of those base ones. Even if it says you have that last one completed, you might want to double check and just do a couple of extra steps there just to make sure you fully got that required number in there. And then before we preview a handful of the other fixes and updates coming to MW3 and Warzone, we also have a new anti-cheat update to get into here. As we do so, if you guys are new to the channel or you simply have not subscribed yet, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. Everything going on in COD is right here, so feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. And if you enjoy the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. It's always really appreciated. But yeah, COD Updates posted this, a Team Ricochet update. Our team has seen and shared your frustrations about a rise in cheating reports. I mean, it's been especially bad lately, but it's been bad for a while. We remain focused on this fight. With the launch of Season 2 Reloaded, we've deployed several aggressive upgrades, including fixes to combat flying vehicles, with more on the way. Now, that said, the day that this update went out, I saw multiple tweets of people experiencing players flying in boats and cars. So I have some doubts on fully fixing this. There's a new mitigation. Boom! Vehicles that shouldn't be airborne or too airborne may randomly explode. So that's interesting. But I also wonder, is there like a certain timer there? Because what if you sent like a truck and you're going pretty fast and you jump off a really high mountain or something and you're in the air for a decent amount of time? Hopefully that doesn't trigger anything there. It's got to be like, hey, you're flying for like 5 seconds straight, 10 seconds straight, because that'd be pretty obvious at that point, right? They enhanced protections and increased response times for kernel level driver. Now, this is something that's been just flat out bad since Ricochet dropped. The kernel level detection system is just not good. If it was good, we wouldn't have countless and countless and countless clips of cheaters going crazy in games only to then get ricocheted afterwards. It would detect their cheats before they started cheating. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some clips going around where the Apex Legends anti-cheat actually detects Call of Duty cheats better than the COD Ricochet, anti-cheat detects COD cheats. That's a little problematic. And again, even after this update went out, I've still already seen multiple clips of new cheaters on with this update. Speed optimizations for detections in ranked play. I feel like that sort of just falls under that first one there. Third-party hardware device detection upgraded. So like Cronus's and Zims that are being used to cheat, they should be detecting more on that. And over 26,000 accounts apparently got banned. Although I have a feeling probably a good 13,000 of those probably just made a brand new account right after and started cheating again, right? Our team continues development on further updates in addition to those we launched today. This is funny timing for this because I've actually got a video coming up about how Call of Duty's main priorities don't really get enough attention from them, and tweets like this are a pretty hot subject in that, just because this communication is nice, but it seems like most of the time this is a lot more talking than it is action, because like I said, even though all this stuff went out, there still is a significant amount of cheaters on the game, and there's been plenty of clips that have already gone around since Season 2 Reloaded dropped of several of these exact issues being abused. So much more work needs to be done on Ricochet to actually bring it up to, I would say, industry standard at bare minimum. Now, as mentioned, we do also have a couple of update previews that have gone out since Season 2 Reloaded via COD updates. They posted a bunch of different tweets, but luckily it's consolidated on the Trello board, so we don't have to go from tweet to tweet to tweet. We can just go here and look at the various things that they are looking into. So initially, a couple of global issues on this side of things. A limited number of players are crashing in the menus, so this one, like they said in that first tweet, should be fixed now. And once they are fully confirming that, you know, every player is not experiencing that, they'll take this off the Trello board and move it over into this resolved issues tab. The server latency telemetry widget constantly reports NA. So right now you can't see your ping in game. I've seen a lot of questions about this too. This update removed pings. We've got the best servers ever now. Nah, it's just a visual bug. There will be your ping back at some point here in the near future. Also, the factory iron sight on the XRK Stalker, it cannot be unlocked. You can't even put it into your armory to queue it up. So they're looking into that. Really excited to try that because it looks like the OG ballista iron sights from BO2, so that should be a lot of fun. They also have some multiplayer specific stuff. Saving a custom mod removes certain camos from the weapon. They have a fix scheduled for this. Pretty sure in the Season 2 Reloaded patch notes they said they fixed this, where you could save blueprints with Interstellar or Borealis or whatever other mastery camo. Tried it after the update, still didn't work. I know a lot of players are also experiencing it as well, so they say another fix is scheduled, so we should see that update out soon. In ranked play, they're still investigating the time stat not being properly tracked in hardpoint there either. And then in zombies, they're still monitoring how some players can lose their acquisition stashes after you exfil or you enter the zombies menu, which is obviously a huge issue. Kind of concerning that that's been on the Trello for a long time now, because that's like really annoying to run into. And then also over on the Warzone side of things, they once again do list that latency bug there with the NA. They also say weapon swap. We're investigating an issue preventing players from swapping weapons after they interrogate an enemy player. So just beware right now, if you're going for an interrogation, it might mess up your weapons a little bit. So you may want to avoid doing that here and there, at least for the next couple of days. In the final elimination kill cam, they're aware of an issue preventing smoke from appearing in that. So if you shoot somebody for through smoke for the final kill in the final kill cam, it's going to make you look very sus that you might just be spraying into somebody, or it's going to make you look very bad because smoke will take away aim assist and you might just be spraying and praying and get a lucky shot that actually is that kill shot or something. So just a weird visual bug there, but that'll be updated. For what it's worth, smokes also don't work in kill cams either though, so maybe this fix sort of, you know, ends up updating both of those scenarios. Also, PC texture streaming, we're investigating an issue causing players to encounter low resolution textures. I've personally just got this on Urzikstan a lot, where my entire world looks like Play-Doh, and then you have to restart your game to fix it. Unfortunately, right now I have a crashing loop whenever I start my game, so it takes me 20 tries to boot up the game. That's always fun, but they are looking into the texture issue well. So even if you're playing with like low graphics, you'll still get it, or if you're playing on ultra graphics, you'll still get it. Then over on ranked play, the SR amount awarded for some SR challenges shows incorrect. That's still ongoing right now, even though it was started a month ago. And same deal with the SR disparity on the main menu. It'll say you got different SR than what you got in game. So some visual bugs are still going on there. But overall, some interesting sort of mini update patch notes, and obviously an important anti-cheat update, even though it's still just, you know, very underwhelming in general as an overall anti-cheat. Hopefully we continue to see improvements though. If that's the case, that's awesome. But that's going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It's always really appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out to guarantee you're always up to date with all things going on in COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.